guys, it's Carrie with Seed to Spoon. I'm out here in our shop growing area that we have where we have all of our seeds that we have going started. We have a bunch of tomatoes and peppers, and we still have a bunch of greens and broccoli, cauliflower, things like that in here too. But today I thought that I would show you just a quick video about how I go about thinning down these seedlings and why it is important to do that. So I've showed this process before on our channel of us thinning down seeds, but I've never really talked about why it's important to do that. And I've gotten many questions from people about the purpose, why can't they just split it and have two plants? So I thought that I would address that today. These tomatoes have been ones that have been in the back over here. So they didn't get thinned down like the other two packs of tomatoes that I had over here did. And you can already see that some of these are kind of struggling. Whenever you have two plants in the same area here, they're going to be fighting for a number of things. Nutrients, water, sun, you name it. It makes for a lot healthier plant if you just have one plant. So that way that one plant can get all of the nutrients and water and sun that it needs, constantly fighting for space from the other plant. So ideally, I do like to do this a lot sooner than these plants are, but I thought that I would show you with these today, just to show you. It might make it a little bit easier because you can see it better. But ideally, I would have done this probably like a week or two ago and thinned these down. But these ones kind of escaped me as we were taking care of them. So I'm just gonna go through the process now. Really, the main biggest thing that I can tell you whenever you go down or whenever you go about thinning down your seedlings, you want to make sure that you have a good pair of scissors handy, because you don't ever want to tug at the root system, because if you do tug, it can disrupt the roots of the other plant that's in that same area also, and then you can end up hurting both of your plants. So whenever we go through, all I do, I take the scissors, I first of all look to see which plant out of the one that I want to keep. So I'm looking for one that either is growing better, is it growing more upwards, does it look healthier, you know, any of those reasons, anything like that. I'm going to be going through and picking the best looking plant, the one that I think has the best probability to withstand our crazy Oklahoma weather that we have here. Okay, so I zoomed in on my hands here so you can see a little bit better of what I'm going to be doing. So right here on this one, you can see that there are two different tomato plants growing right here. And for me, I feel like this one looks a little bit sturdier, stronger. It's growing more upright. So I'm going to just come through and I'm going to cut this one at the base right there. And that's really all there is to it. I'm just going to be coming through, looking at these plants. This one has three, so I'm going to cut this tiny one first of all right here, and then I'm going to look and see which one here looks better. I feel like they pretty much look about the same, so I'm just going to take one of these out, and then I'm going to come and just keep doing that down this route. I noticed my hands smelled really good whenever I just moved the camera. I was like, this tomato smells great. Anyways, something I do want to mention also, whenever I go through and thin these down, not with tomatoes, but usually whenever I'm thinning down things like these broccoli, cabbage, kale, Swiss chard spinach, things like that, whenever you thin them down, that's a great opportunity too to take those thinnings and eat them. Use them as microgreens, put them in a wrap, in a salad, anything you want to, and it's super healthy, very nutritious for you, and that way you don't feel like you're wasting it. Another thing that I commonly do is feed these thinnings to our chickens, because they love getting an extra treat. But unfortunately, these tomatoes are they're a member of the nightshade family, so they're not good for chickens, and I'm not going to be eating these either. We don't eat them either, so they're not good for us or the chickens. So I'm just going to take these and throw them directly into our compost pile. Well, that's about all there is to thinning down seedlings, and I'm just going to go through and I'm going to finish this tray off right here and get them back under some lights over here. If you guys have any other questions or anything at all, just feel free to leave it in the comment section and I will get back with you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.